girl Tynesha Renee here. This is Tynesha Talks, where I like to speak my mind and I love when y'all speak back. Today, we're just gonna go ahead and hop right into it. We are going to be discussing whether or not women should pursue men versus allowing men to be the pursuer. So I came across this post on Facebook, and as a disclaimer, y'all, it does have some ratchet hoodlum language. Let me adjust myself in my seat. All right, so it says, probably the worst advice ever, but if the ninja, because I ain't trying to have YouTube take all my coins, okay? If the ninja you like got hoes, just get a rotation and start big dogging-ish. You think I was the only chick he was entertaining in the beginning? I jumped in like, you at home? Get ready, we about to go get something to eat. You at work hungry? I'm about to pull up with some Rudy's for you. I have no idea what Rudy's is, so if y'all know what it is, let me know in the comments. Ninja wanted to go eat, and I was late to link up and paid for the tab. Where you think them loser itches at now? Worry about you and where you stand with a ninja, period. Everyone else will slowly disperse when a ninja realizes that you are the big fish. First and foremost, I'd like to preface this conversation by saying that I'm aware I am not perfect and my dating philosophy can probably use some tweaking, okay? But this ain't it for me. And let me first explain how I'm interpreting this. Man has a rotation. Multiple women who are options. Woman senses that she might have some stiff competition, aka she is not a top choice. Woman then performs a series of, hey, look at me, I'm over here, please notice me, actions in hopes of capturing the man's full attention. Woman captures the attention of the man based on what she can do for him versus who she is as a person. Again, this is my interpretation. To me, what she's doing is more so seen as chasing. Pursuing in the sense of reciprocity, you know, having that equal exchange, that's all good. You show me that you feel like I'm a vibe and we have something going and I feel the same, I'm going to return that energy. But this is very different than me giving in hopes that you'll see my value and then reciprocate. Now, I will tell you that I've been having this discussion with a lot of people, okay? I talked to my wax lady, I've talked to my married friends, I've talked to my single friends. I've gotten so many different perspectives on this. And I will say that what she did, you know, being the chaser, that does work for some people. There are some couples in which the woman initiated everything from the beginning and they are still together, married to this day.
To this day.
However, my concern is that if this strategy is not done properly, there's a couple things that can happen. The first thing is that the man might fall for you based on what you can do for him and a convenience factor versus who you are as a person and all of your internal attributes. Now, as a disclaimer, okay, I understand that there are some people out there who are truly just giving by nature. And if that's who you truly are as a person, then do you. Of course, be mindful of giving that energy to just anyone, but do you. But if you put up a front, per se, to hook the guy in, are you going to maintain that energy for the entire relationship? So I was having a convo with someone recently and it was an amazing conversation, so no shade to him at all. But he mentioned that he had also had a rotation of women. One particular woman would come over and do his laundry, cook for him, clean his house, and she did this repeatedly for 6 months straight. And after 6 months, he decided, hey, I can get used to this. I think I like this. I think I want to try to take this girl a little bit more serious. After 6 months, I struggle to relate to stories like that because it makes me believe that the interest is not pure. And understand that this goes both ways. I have had experiences in which men felt like they could wine and dine and thoughtful gesture me into becoming a main priority. It didn't work. Now granted, I may have tried for a little while because when a person is constantly doing for you, you do begin to convince yourself that you should pick them. They look good on paper, they have all of these qualities, why would you not want to move forward with that person? But if the chemistry just is not there, I personally, at this age now, would not move forward. I would have an internal conflict because I would be liking someone on the condition that they're always doing something for me. Now, these are my thoughts as a woman. Men, I know that you guys are on a completely different wavelength, so please let me know if I'm tripping. The second point is one that I've heard a lot from others, and that is pursuing men creates an imbalance of power in the relationship. And the logic behind this ties back to natural instincts. Men are the pursuers. They like to hunt, aka chase, and conquer. So if a woman approaches a man and takes the initiative to fight for his time and attention, is that seen as operating outside of what we are primed to do? That was not a rhetorical question, y'all. I really do not have the answer to these questions, and I would really love to get insight from y'all. So this actually reminds me of a video that I was watching by Stefan Speaks, okay? Love his content, I've said that before. But he was basically saying that when a woman steps in and takes the initiative and she is getting everything flowing with building a relationship with the man, you are basically removing the opportunity for the man to prove that he has leadership skills, okay? Because in that case, he's following your lead versus taking that initiative. So his perspective is that later on in the relationship, you might notice that he lacks certain leadership qualities in other ways because you didn't give him the opportunity to show that in the first place. And when I heard that, child, I was like, woo! That is a word, because it makes a lot of sense. I am a strong believer of how you begin a relationship is the tone that you carry throughout the duration of that relationship. The last thing that I want to point out, I'm laughing because y'all gonna be like, Tynesha, really? I just want to humbly point out that this entire conversation exemplifies my sentiments that love, romantic love, is usually conditional. A lot of men agree that women should take this approach, but in the same breath, they agree with all the memes that are floating around that say that men are only loved or appreciated on the condition that they are providing something to a woman. And I've always side-eyed that because I think it goes both ways. Any healthy relationship should be based on the concept of reciprocity. You give, I receive. I give, you receive. So for the men who feel this way and believe that they are only loved conditionally, and they see that in a negative way, but also believe that a woman should pursue and do all of these gestures just to get their attention, I really encourage you to reflect on that, because you are essentially saying that you will provide a woman with your undivided attention on the condition that she is doing X, Y, and Z for you. Just a little food for thought. All right, y'all, so those are my thoughts. I would love to hear yours. And if I'm going about this whole thing the wrong way, please let me know. But in summary, I believe that women should pursue, not chase, in the sense that she is letting the man know that there is interest there. So that way he can respond accordingly and pursue her. But if you are giving little subtle hints and you're truly just being the best version of yourself, you're showing him all of the great personality traits that you have, and you're showing him all of the great standards that you have for yourself, and he still isn't receptive to that, I just don't think that he's genuinely interested. All right, y'all, but I am off this. I'm looking forward to seeing everything that you guys have to say in the comments. If you enjoyed today's discussion, please make sure you like, comment, and share so that the algorithm blesses your girl. And always remember to direct your energy to those who treat you like a priority and not an option. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and until next time, y'all, bye.